Good timing. His stupid train just started up. Oh well, here we are. We're in Del Rio, Texas, and we're heading up to, I think we're going to Port Stockton, if I'm not mistaken. Got a load of tires on here. Where is that train? There he is. Oh, darn it. So, I don't think this is a real all-fired hurry, but it's only 220 miles or so, so I want to do something first. And the Wade from Pizzster, the Wade step deck is out, and he put 5 of my skins in it, which is really nice. I did the skins just for the trailer. You know, he kind of requested that I do a few skins for him, so this is the Hell Creek machinery and equipment one. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of interesting. And then, yeah, it's got, all of them have something down on the chassis, so when you take the curtain side off, and the toolboxes all have something, so when the curtain side's gone, and then when you put the front headboard or head rack on it there, the front rack, it's got something on it too. And we'll take a quick look at the other ones while we're here as well, and then we'll get going. So if we went into, we'll just go into, pretend we're buying a trailer, I guess a quick way to do it, just in case it's not in the other. So let's put it on the spread deck. And the way you get the, you've got to go to accessories and hit this tarp color dot. And then it has 2 tarp textures. This is the default one we've shown in all of the runs with the beta version. And there's a finer texture, which is kind of nice. It's not quite as coarse. And then once you've done that, you can go to the paint jobs. We'll zoom it out a bit so we can see them. So I've got 5. I've got Black Swan, of course. The old famous Black Swan. Looks good with anything, really. But I have plenty of trucks out with Black Swan skins, all kinds. This is a changeable Winslow stripe, and we've got that on a lot of different vehicles. And you know, it's got changeable paint on the pinstripe too, of course. And it doesn't have anything down on the chassis, but if you put the toolbox in, you go painted, you'll get the pinstripe will change color as well as you change your paint job. And then what else we've got? Next up is the one we're pulling, so we don't need to look at that. And you've seen this one the other day, the Hell Creek Ranch. And I guess he did go with the cow and calf as opposed to the horns. But that was kind of a fun one to do, to get that all on there just the way I did it, and the way the stripe ends here and the orange goes around and cuts into there. It's kind of cool. Oh, and this one has this, and 2 of them have their own mud flaps. This one, oh, where is it? This one is here, I think. Nope. 2. Now, I don't know if you put them in the open def or not. I've got to check just in case this is my open def. And we've got, what else? The one we're pulling, that one. We've got the Johnson. And, oh, I love this skin. Johnson Trucking from Severn, Maryland. And there's, for each of those 5 skins, I did a paint job for Pizzster's 389. So you can match his up, and if not, I've got most of these skins on other trucks. Yeah, you'll find them somewhere or other, so you can match it up with the trailer if you end up, you know, getting the trailer. But anyway, let's. Enough of that. I'm pretty stoked about that. That's kind of a big deal for me, having somebody have enough interest in my skins to have that happen. It's pretty neat. So, and once again, here we are with Ruda's 379. And we've got that 3406E in here again, but I've toned it down a bit. I don't think I'm right behind the wheel here. Probably got to move a little bit to the left. Let's check this again. Reset. Yeah, we're off centered here. We'll just adjust that real quick. Go 1 notch left. There we go. And that's better. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I did something else with the. So I noticed that he doesn't have the low chassis anymore. So I put in the programs and we can lower it, and then let's see how far we go before it raises itself. Oh, parking brakes. So this trailer, I think the one I got on here, has a rear drop axle. Let's see if we got it going on. Oh, maybe I... Oh no, I did. Oh, you know what happened? Okay, that was in a different profile. You can put a lift axle on the back of this thing, which is kind of neat, because it turns like a really long trailer. So if you can lift that back axle, it helps you out. That is if you turn off the automatic function. Oh boy, this thing does really whistle.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Watch that trailer come around there. Just cleared that post. But real life, that was about 10 inches. Pretty close. So you gotta keep that in mind when you're driving it.
Go straight.
Oh, they got a stop sign there. I guess it's my turn, but I guess I'll let them go.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Oh, look at that one. A pink truck. What in the world is going on now? Might be something put in the an update or something. I don't think I have a skin pack in the game that does that. So I'm really looking forward to taking this highway in this direction, because very seldom go north out of Del Rio. You're usually coming into it from somewhere, or going out down towards Corpus Christi or something like that. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is that real scenic route by that, oh, I don't know, that place along where there's a bunch of water. I don't know if it's a lake or
After 100
a slow
yards,
river,
turn right.
but there's a big cliffs all along there. Pretty neat setup. See that trailer, man, it's,
Turn right.
you gotta watch this thing. Oh, 53 Oldsmobile. Boy, our car club event on Saturday was pretty cool. Like our car club, like, well, the main car club I'm in a few. The Wild Rose Rod and Custom, that one.
Go straight.
Like, we're a proper charitable organization. Like, we have two, mainly two big events a year, and we raise funds and stuff and donate all the funds we raise, and we're a registered charity. Anyway, long story short, we have a barbecue, and we set it up, and whenever we do an event, with the funds we raise through the events, we buy all food and stuff, and there's no charge. Like people don't pay us for burgers and stuff or breakfast. Our poker run, our toy run, we call it. We provide breakfast and lunch, both ends of the event, and well, it's all good. But anyway, long story short, somebody in the club, their wife, how'd that go again?
50 yards, turn left.
Oh, the dude's sister's husband is, they're members of this international travel club. And so they travel all around, and I guess it's a thing. People get together, and if you get in a big club or whatever, you organize trips and you save money and whatever. So a whole bunch of people came to Calgary this last week because it was the Calgary Stampede, which is, I don't know if you haven't heard of it or whatever, it's kind of a big deal. So anyway, a whole bunch of people came in this club, and they're from like New Zealand and Germany and I can't remember, some Scandinavian countries, and England, Ireland, New Zealand, a bunch from the U.S. And we put on a breakfast for them, like, pancakes, sausage, and bacon, stampede breakfast thing. So that was kind of cool. And 11 of us took our cars, so we had our cars all lined up there. That was kind of fun. Like, a lot of these people just never had a chance to get that close to so many different cool cars. That was pretty fun. So, like, just to give you an idea of the variety, like, one guy had a 29 Essex hot rod, like that total hot rod. It's on and an Essex is a very small car, little two-door. It's like smaller than a Model A. And this thing's chopped and channeled. It's got a 410 cubic inch small block Chevy that's done to the hilt. It's about 700 horsepower. Just this tiny little car. It's pretty cool. Another dude had his Teddy. He had his 29 Chevy Roadster, which is a real sweet looking car. It looks great. And had what else? A 37 Ford Woody wagon, a 57 Chevy Gasser, 68 Cutlass 442, 37 Ford Coupe, my buddy's 36 Dodge humpback panel. I'm sure there's something else I'm forgetting. But it was good. And yeah, so the folks are all taking photos with them and standing next to the cars and stuff, and it was fun. What am I doing here? Lost my marbles. Forgot what I was doing. So anyway, that was good. And next Saturday is our club's 40th anniversary party, or 45th, I think. So that's going to be a big outdoor show. Where it's just going to be for, here's this area coming up. It's for current and past members. We're going to get to this touristy area here. Too. Well, the cliffs are next up, so we're on the right road. Yeah, this engine, you probably got to dial in negative turbo on it, on the sliders. So I think I'm past due needing to make that tutorial on how I set my game up. And it doesn't mean that it's right for everybody, but I guess what I can do is go through all of the different things and how I set it up. And then you can pick and choose what, what works for you. And if you're at all unsure of the various settings and what they do. Because I know I get asked quite often for a specific thing, how do you set this one up, or what do you do with that, or that might be a good idea just to go through them all. I think I get back out here again. I think this is it here. Okay, I'm probably going to pause and take a photo around here. Yeah, let me see if I can't just do that. So I got to hit this button and hit, well, see how that worked out. That was pretty nice. So this is the skin that I was making in that tutorial on how to do a 379 and 389 skin out of, like if you have an existing skin for Ruda's 389 and you want to put it on the two different new versions, how to do it sort of efficiently. If you haven't seen the video, what I do in it is I put two templates in the same PDN, like the drawing. So one's 379, one's 389. And then you do one of the trucks, and then anything that needs to be duplicated because it's different. So in other words, excuse me, if the driver's side stripe has to be treated differently on the 389 than on the 379, and which it does because of the different length of the hood. So what you would do is you'd build the 389 and then you duplicate the 389 driver's side and then rename it 379, bring up the 379 background or template and hide the 389 one and then adjust it accordingly. But with this Ruda thing, you don't need to change it up and down, just the length, positional. So it's really makes it pretty fast. Once you get one of the two, it doesn't matter which one you do first. But I think because the 389, the big difference with the 389 is where the stripe across the back of the cab ended up. It changed. That's about it. But the other thing that may have changed since I forget in that tutorial whether we were looking at the Verishield on the roof, but the text up there was like it was lit up. Oh, this is cool in here. Let's get back out there. Get a look around. So the script on the Verishield looked like it was illuminated. It was so bright. So for this final skin here, I darkened the outline and the text body quite a bit, and it actually looks better. It looks more like what's on the door. So that's cool. So there was that, and the alignment of all the stripes. I hadn't had time to really finish that in the video, but the driver's side stripe had to go down 1 pixel and the passenger side down 2. So it came out pretty close, so it was easy. So what I'll do, once this video is rendering here in a little bit,
After 50 yards, turn right.
I'm going to do the 389 skin, finish it up, which will be for the alignment issue. All I got to do is transfer the 379 right, passenger and driver stripes. Just copy and paste them onto the 389 portion of the PDM file. So it's going to go real quick, and I'll get a link to the skins in the video. Yeah, so we're back in the payware, obviously. Ruda's truck and the Wade trailer. But I really enjoyed doing that no mods or no paid mods video, the last one, the call them all. That was fun. I like that. That skin, I think I'm gonna do that skin for the SCS 389, even though it's not a 379. I think it would be folks would probably like that and want to use it that don't have any of the mod trucks. Or the Viper, they don't want to use the Viper or Peterbilt. Disappointed that the Viper and the Peterbilt don't get more love anymore. Is there, everybody's just worn out on them, I guess. Passed it by. It's a great mod. The Peterbilt in particular, because it puts an engine between the frame rails now. How sad is that? I had to put on my Jake brake going uphill. So once again, I'm using the retro 22.5 low tires with Smarties 22.5 by 9 1/4 chrome Alcoas. Makes a nice combo. Oh, another news. Geez, I didn't get around to this. Well, I didn't have a chance because I was messing with it yesterday after the the video was already out. I paid early for Blade's CX11 truck mod, and what that is it puts
After 50 yards, keep left.
it's a new 389 with a
Left.
car,
After 50 yards, turn left.
with a car carrier over the top of it.
Turn left.
The trailer's still a work in progress. There's not a trailer to go with it yet. I know there's one out there from that Rene Nate guy, but I'm not using it because I don't know if it's legit or not. But the truck is really cool. It's actually got the new digital dash in it, which is, at first when I first saw it, I went, oh man, I don't like this. But I drove it around a little bit. I did a little 150-mile drive with it. And like I have so if you see the little box on the top left of the dash, if I turn this knob here, I can scroll through the menu, like trip economy and oil temp. speed, cruise control settings, time. So, yeah, distance and fuel remaining and all that. So anyway, with that digital dash, you get a dash, and it's kind of like that Volvo thing where the, was it a, I think it was a Volvo or a Mercedes, where the tack, the tack has a, it's a fairly small dial right in the middle of the digital thing. It lights up when the key's turned on. And there's a tack, and then in the middle is a digital readout of the speed. So you got like, 70, and then outside around that would be your tack sweep. It's, first glance, it's like, oh man, what is this? And then you start to use it a bit and you like it. But if I turn this, the rest of the panel changes and does all that other stuff you see up there. On that little thing comes like gauges, and like if it's one of these is temp, oil temp and water temp, well, they become gauges on each side of the tack speedo thing, so it's actually pretty cool. And I have a sneaking suspicion if we get a 589 Peterbilt from SCS, it'll have that dash. Hopefully they can do it as nicely as Blades did it. So I'm going to get that thing in a video as soon as I can. If I find out what's going on with that, if there's a legitimate trailer out there that I can use for the purpose. If not, I'll just have to wait for the next update. But the car carrier thing never really interested me until I saw on one of the semi-casual shows where they were one of the mini truck shows they go to, and there was a bunch of custom car carriers, and man, did they look good. And yeah, our suspensions come back up. Okay. It'd be cool if, like, I have a reset button. Well, it's not going to reset anywhere because it went back up. It would be cool if you could put a memory in it. So if you flick it the other way, make it remember where you have the truck. And then when you come into town and you're all styling and you want to just cruise down the boulevard, cool as you can be, just hit a reset and you'd be styling. So we're going to Hitachi. Shows us right up here somewhere.
Go straight.
Oh, it shows me turning. Oh, it must be right here. Yeah, there it is.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
But let's see if we can get this
Turn right.
long streak of misery in here without hitting anything back there.
You have reached your destination.
Yeah, we cleared the curve just. Oh, okay, I get it. This is HMS. Okay. See what they want us to do. Oh, park it inside from the other side. Why don't we just drive it through the building? Oh, yeah, we don't have the lift axle either, so a little heavy to be lifting a lift axle anyway. Forgot to say the weight is 45,000. Let's just have a look at what's going on here. Yeah, I don't think we'd ever turn into there from here. A trailer would get hung up on the way in. So we'll back it in from the other side. Yeah, I think that would be the best thing to do. Let's see, I think I want to just take a, oh, nope, I want to go the other way just a little wee bit, and then we'll start curving it in here. Well, I'm cutting it sharper than I thought it was. Well, I'll be hornswoggled. Have her way tight. Oh well, we got lots of room. We can back right through the shop. Yeah, it's a nice truck. I like it a lot. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned that in the video. Did I mention that? I don't know how long ago I did it. I put a suggestion on the Ruda Discord about putting a modern 379 dash in as an option, which would be kind of cool. Yeah. Wow, that paid pretty good for a short trip. They must have really needed these tires. Huh. Wow, 14,500. We only use 41 gallons, 210 miles. That's big. It'd be cool if they broke it down, like if they had your, you know, cost per mile and times miles and yada yada, break it down a little bit. See what the different jobs pay other than just the lump sum at the end of the day, how they're rating them by the mile. And I know there's price per distance when you're searching for the jobs, so you can do that. But anyway, yeah, I think this skin is good to go. And do I have everything on there? Oh, I didn't put the dude's name on the door. Phantom. I gotta do that too. So I think that's all that's remaining on this one. And then we get the 389 done. We'll get the link done before the video goes live. And yeah, it would be golden. It would be cool. Oh, you can't do anything with the air while the engine's not running, I guess. Okay. Well, I won't keep you further, guys. As always, I appreciate you following along. And boy, I think maybe sometime while you're watching this, they're going to hit 2,000 subscribers. And oh, I want to give a shout out to Eduardo in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And he sent a very nice message to me on Steam. And Eduardo, I really appreciate it. And hola. And yeah, just thank you. That's really nice of you. And you know, to all the folks who aren't just, you know, I tend to think in my own little bubble. I'm just here doing my thing and not really aware of what's going on outside of the bubble I'm in. And to know that there are people pretty diverse and far-flung corners of the globe from where I am enjoying the videos, it's that really stokes me up. It's quite a feeling. And just to all of you, thank you. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care and bye for now.